Lights out then, and we're racing in the sprint here in Mandrika. It's a brilliant start from that maiden front row MotoGP by Aldeguer. Bez from pole position is going the wrong way, isn't he? He's about to be passed by Alex Marquez, who started down in 7th place. It's Marini who's come from the back of the second row in 6th, that briefly led the sprint. Aldeguer back out the front as he was on that run down to the first corner. Fernandez now tries to tough it out around the outside of Marini, going through turns 2 and 3. Fernandez back up into 2nd place, but a disaster, a howler for Bez off the line. Oh, shocking start for Bez. First real mistake we've seen from the Italian all weekend. He has not put a foot wrong until the biggest moment really of the weekend so far. Here comes Acosta on the inside of Fernandez. Lovely move.
Marquez into Rins.
Marquez sideswipes Rins on the factory Yamaha into turn 10. Poor old Alex Rins, who rejoins on circuit, almost colliding Bastianini further down. Rins then, having started 4th, back in 18th, only Chantra behind him. Bezzecchi then with an awful lot of work to do. He's recovered up into 6th place. Yellow flags out now in the 4th set. Aldeguer has made a big mistake. Aldeguer was really wide. Did he tuck the front going into turn 16? Because now Fernandez and Acosta are all on his rear tyre.
It was Chantra that crashed. Is this all riders just struggling to build the temperature up in their tyres on this first lap of the sprint? Aldeguer leads then. Acosta coming through again on Ralph Fernandez into turn 1. Tell you what though, Bezzecchi back in 6th. We've got a sprint on our hands now.
Chantra walks away from his first lap crash. Marc Marquez has been handed a long lap penalty. It's just flashing on our screens. So for the contact with Alex Rins on lap 1 up at turn 10, Marc Marquez, his weekend goes from bad to worse. He's got to come through the long lap. Immediately, Marc finds himself into that long lap penalty on the outside of turn 3. He drops back in just in front of Jack Miller's Prima Yamaha. So Marc Marquez then down in 13th. Aldeguer looking pretty good, regrouping after that first lap mistake. Bezzecchi's going to have another pop, isn't he, here at Marini? Up into turn 10 we go. He's tried this move before. Can he make it this time around? And just a little bit of a block pass. I think, no, he's wide again. He is wide again. He just cannot find a way through, can he, on Luca Marini? Once again, they'll go side by side in the braking zone for this first corner. It's just going to repeat itself again. Marini just comes in. Acosta's gone down. Pedro Acosta has binned it out of 2nd place. We've seen so many key mistakes, haven't we, throughout this season by Pedro Acosta. He loses the front then on the factory KTM into turn 2.
Into the first corner, isn't it? He was right behind Aldeguer, front end washes. That's reminiscent of Bastianini's crash out of the Grand Prix here last year. That leaves Fermin Aldeguer with a 1.7 second lead now over Raul Fernandez.
Alex Marquez gets through on Luca Marini's.
Bezzecchi,
Marini's made a mistake somewhere, hasn't he? Because Bezzecchi and Alex Marquez have got through on the Italian.
Fermin Aldeguer has never won a Tissot sprint. Raul Fernandez has never been on a sprint or Grand Prix podium, so a lot to play for Fernandez too. He won't want to lose a front tyre and lose his bike here up against Bezzecchi, who was clearly faster. Bezzecchi looking to just park it on the inside of Raul Fernandez, who knows that he's got bigger fish to fry really in this sprint, trying to secure a bronze medal. Bezzecchi now clear in 2nd place. Has he left it too late though to catch Aldeguer?
1 lap away, 4.3 kilometres away from a moment of history for the 20-year-old rookie. He is 4.3 kilometres away from being the youngest ever sprint winner. Marco Bezzecchi was 8th at one stage on the first lap. The gap now done just under 3.5 tenths of a second. It's another 1:29 from Bezzecchi. Well, this is going to be a last lap thriller here, isn't it, in Lombard? Just look how much more corner speed. He's got better edge grip than Aldeguer's Ducati GP24. And this is going to be the first overtaking opportunity coming up for Bezzecchi as they charge towards turn 10. Quattararo has crashed out of 12th place in this sprint, but turn 10 was the opportunity and Bezzecchi has taken it. He picks up Aldeguer in the braking zone, so having been 8th in the first sector after a disastrous start from pole position with 7 corners remaining. Bezzecchi has hit the front. Aldeguer though trying to get it back, going through turn 12. How close was that? Bezzecchi versus Aldeguer. It's going to go all the way down to the final corner. corner.
Aldeguer was going all in. He's now got Bezzecchi wrong-footed. He's now going to get a run on him into turn 16.
Aldeguer wants history. Bezzecchi desperate for his third sprint success on the factory apron. It looks like Marco Bezzecchi has this one covered off. This has been one of our best sprints of 2025. Oh, he's going to be inches, isn't he, away from history for Aldeguer, but he's just going to come up short because Marco Bezzecchi has delivered an incredible comeback here in Mandrika to take the sprint victory from pole position. Wow, what a sprint. Probably the best sprint we've seen of the season so far.
And in an absolutely thrilling sprint in Indonesia, it's gold for Bezzecchi and for Aprilia in Indonesia.